Johari window. This is just a theory designed by two guys. The one is Joe and the other one is Harry. So they combined the words Joe and Harry to get the Johari's window. This little model helps me a lot sometimes to understand what we are doing as coaches. What they said is that there are things that are known to us about ourselves. There are things that you know about yourself. It's not news to you. You won't be surprised if someone tells you that. It's just something you know about yourself. And then there are things that are known to other people as well. In the same quadrant, because they break it up in 4 quadrants, things that are known to yourself and things that are known to others about you, they call the free area. If you know certain things about me and I'm also at home and comfortable with those things, then that is a free area for me. I can express myself. I can talk to you about that. You can know me in that area, and I know you know about it and I know about it. The second quadrant, they say we've got things that are unknown to ourselves, things we are not aware of. In other words, the level of self-awareness is low in certain areas of our lives. We don't know that much about ourselves pertaining to certain things. That area they call the blind area or the blind spot. Then there's a third quadrant called the quadrant of the hidden area, where there are things known to yourself but it's unknown to other people. There are, in other words, things that we all know personally, individually about ourselves, but we are not willing or we don't want to share that with other people. It's a hidden area in your life that you keep secret, or you keep it hidden, or you keep it out of the public eye. And then there's a last area where things are unknown, where that comes together, unknown to yourself about yourself and unknown to other people about you. Joe and Harry calls that the mysterious area. Now, what their theory is centered on is to say that what we need to achieve in life to increase quality of life is to open up the free area more. But how we do it in terms of eating into the blind area is through feedback. In other words, that which other people see about me, they tell me about that. They give me feedback. That is the way in which the blind area or the blind spot is made smaller. In other words, the free area made larger. Feedback is a difficult thing, depending on where you get it from. Some feedback you can't hear, you can't take it in, you don't want to take it in. It might come from a source which you don't like, or you disregard the source, or you don't have respect for the source. It comes from a person you just don't hear that person. You can't receive that kind of feedback. But feedback always has the potential to make us grow, even though it comes from a source which you dislike, or which you can't embrace that feedback or receive it. Much of what you and I do as coaches is to give our clients feedback about themselves, about what we see. It's the whole act of mirroring, or the whole act of reflecting. It's giving them back what we see. Now, to open up the free area to the bottom here into the hidden area, where you make the hidden area smaller, in other words, that which is unknown to others but known to yourself, is through self-disclosure. In other words, sharing something about yourself with another person which that person didn't know, or any other person know for that matter. That's how you open the free area to that side, to the hidden area. You tell another person something about yourself. Self-disclosure is an incredibly liberating experience for most people. To share with another person something which you keep hidden or secret, and that person does not reject you, does not judge you, does not condemn you. That's why it becomes so critically important for you and I to build that relationship on unconditional positive regard with our clients. Obviously, the more you can self-disclose, the more you can share something about yourself, most probably we can make the assumption that the freer you are as a person. And then the area of into the mysterious area, making that bigger, is through revelation. Because you don't know about certain things about yourself. Other people can't see it. I think that lies on the level of the Spirit. Maybe on the level of God revealing some things about yourself to you, and that changes you. It's got huge power to transform us, revelation. to get new knowledge about yourself which you didn't know. The whole process of self-discovery is a combination of getting feedback from other people. In other words, other people mirroring certain things back to you. And if it's in a very conducive to growth environment where there's a lot of love and acceptance and regard for your person, then it's easier to embrace it. So that feedback makes us grow. The self-disclosing, to share something of yourself with another person, makes you grow. And then obviously bringing God into the mix and Him revealing to you who you are makes you grow. So it's a whole combination of things that helps us grow. This is a very powerful little thing for me. Because it's simplistic, I understand that. And sometimes I do something and I know this is just for the feedback value that it has. It's going to give you feedback about yourself. I would do an MBTI easily just based on, no, it's going to give you feedback about yourself. It's going to show you something about yourself which you didn't know. And now I'm using an instrument which is neutral in a sense. And it's there and you and I are here and we look at that instrument reflects back to you, and that can help you to grow. Because in that process, while we talk about your MBTI profile, you could start to share certain things with me. And that's the self-disclosing. And a lot of what we do is based on feedback, and on the one side and the other side creating an environment where someone can self-disclose, share something about himself or herself.